Hello there, Vanessa. Hope you're doing well today. I'm so excited to do your reading. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Things have been hectic in my life. Things have been crazy. I'm getting ready to move out of the country, and my landlord is he's a nice guy, but he's like remodeling the house, or like not remodeling, but doing a lot of repairs while I'm still here. Um, and I'm like, well, I still have to live here, and it's put me very behind schedule because I don't have privacy. Um, but I digress. Thank you so much for booking with me. I'm excited to delve into this reading. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I've already been shuffling this deck, so I think I'm going to use this deck. It's the Golden Tarot. It's very beautiful. Let's see. I'm not ready to form yet, so let me jump into that. Vanessa Rovello, November 25th, 89. What is really going on with my connection with Juan? Does he still have feelings for me? Did his family like me, sister/mom? Does Juan see a future with us? Will he be able to reach out after... Wait, will he reach out after... Wait... Will he reach out to B after? I think you mean, will he reach out to me after the divorce with Glenda? Any advice on me on what to do with the situation? Are we doing this right thing on Monday? We doing the right thing on Monday by not having the baby? Does he love me? Did he love me for my career? Should I move on from my current job? Will my finances get better? Dang, girl, you got a lot of questions. Okay, let's see. I'm part of this here. Dang, girl. Okay, let's see. We're going to be flying through these. Okay, I'm just going to pull up some general energy between you and Juan. Juan Velasquez, October 23rd, 1990. Vanessa Rovello. I'm just going to pull up some general energy and see what comes up between you two. What's going on here? Vanessa and Juan. Magician. Has there been manifestation? Damn, I'm like dropping cards on the floor. If I can get them. Okay. That was just one. Kind of came up sideways. We'll take it in the upright. Three of Swords in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. Can you clarify these cards, Spirit? Vanessa and Juan. What's going on here? Somebody's manifesting the other person. Consciously, subconsciously. What is the King of Cups here? Ace of Cups in the reverse. And the Temperance. Here's the thing. He does feel this connection with you, absolutely. He does feel this level of maybe love is still a strong word, but the Lover's in reverse. The problem is there's an impasse pertaining to what he wants versus what he feels versus what he can actually do right now. Obviously, it sounds like he's in another relationship. There's a lot of defeated and heartbroken energy here on both ends. Like, this doesn't have to be one or the other. But still, like, this intense level of attraction or this intense level of connection that's sort of unexplainable. I'm not sure if you two were having a baby, and if I'm picking up what you're putting down is like maybe that's no longer going to happen. But there's a lot of pain involved in this situation, almost like trauma. Now, trauma doesn't necessarily have to be something super traumatic, but it sounds pretty traumatic here. It's interesting because, again, like, there's this level of attachment, but like this inability to get to where we want to get to on both ends. Like, what we want isn't necessarily what's going to happen. I'm not saying it isn't, but that's sort of like the feeling that we have right now. Like this fear that it's not there, it's not going to happen, that it's not going to come to fruition. And I do think that's on both ends here. It's interesting. Okay, so let's get into the cards more specifically. First, we have the Magician and the Two of Pentacles. It's interesting because there is this like level of manifesting the other person. I don't know if you've been actively manifesting the other person, but a lot of the times, in fact, most of our manifestation is happening subconsciously. The problem is it's like it's causing the other to feel sort of indecisive, or less indecisive, but feeling as though that there's like a need to juggle a decision, right? Of like, what is it that I want to do? Obviously, it sounds like there may already be a divorce in progress, right? Regarding him and Glenda, I think you said her name was. But then there is this looming energy of you still there, right? And so, but there's still this weird, like, trying to make a decision. This is explicitly about you two. And so that tells me that, like, while he has all these feelings, there's this level of either afraid of going back or this fear of, like, something not working out, or if there was drama or tension or shit that hit the fan, there's, like, this inability to really make a decision on you, even though he does have these feelings. The problem is what he feels versus what he's able to offer is not in coherence right now. There's this level of like seeing you as his person, which is so interesting. Like he sees you as his person. He sees you as, or at least the most likely person that he could end up with. But there's a need for balance and healing. Maybe he feels as though that you need to heal, that you need to overcome some sort of energetic bullshit or like shit going on underneath the surface. At the end of the day, that can all be projection too. He could be the one who needs to do all the work, but most of the times it takes two to fucking tango, right? The Three of Swords is in the reverse, is like somebody trying to release this. Not necessarily because they want to, but they feel as though that they have to. The Three of Swords is a heartbreak card. In the reverse, it's like the swords falling out of the heart. And the Lovers in the reverse is like the inability to come together. This is a soul connection. This is an intense soul tie of some sort. I don't focus so heavily on the labels. Please don't fall into like twin flame fucking bullshit. Like, I'm not saying it's bullshit. I do believe in the concept. But like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, the soul connection, the intensity, whatever we're feeling doesn't fucking matter. What matters is that this person's trying to show you something about yourself. And that thing that's trying to be shown to you is about your own attachment style, your own wound, your own fucking insecurities, or your self-esteem issues, or our tendency to cling on to love that's not good for us, right? Like, and you probably don't want to hear all that shit. You may just be like, no, fuck that. I want to hear about whether or not he's coming forward. I don't care. Well, girl, it's going to literally, and I'm not saying you feel like that, but if you do, that's going to be the underlying foundation of the entire relationship for you too. The shit that you don't address individually is absolutely going to be addressed romantically. Yes, he sees you as attractive. He sees you as somebody who's stable or has the ability of providing him, something substantial. But what we want, again, like I was saying, it's that energy of feeling like what we want isn't necessarily what's going to happen. At least as it stands right now, because this is like pulling teeth almost. It's like there's a shadow, there's a cloud over the dynamic. There's like this looming, I don't know how to describe it. It's like this looming bullshit that's like causing us not being able to come together in a way that's healthy, or in a way that's good for us, right? It's difficult. The Star card, though, is despite it all, we both still have this lingering energy of hope. Oh, this is like so pulled in all these different directions. This doesn't feel like a black and white situation. Likely, there's been a lot more stuff that it's not even showing up in the tarot that's gone on. But energetically, this is where we're sort of standing, right? This person may also have a tendency of running away from their emotions, running away from their feelings, not being emotionally available to a degree. Okay, I want to see. We have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck too. Just noticed. Past life connection. Significant. Like, you two have come together in this lifetime to try to fix something, but as it stands right now, like, that shit ain't fixed. It ain't been fixed. Damn, I'm already 9 minutes in. Okay. I'm gonna have to speed my way through these. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do it thoroughly, but we may not be able to. I may have to do the career thing very quickly at the end, because I know this is probably the most pressing issue. I don't know. Let's see. Tell me more about about his feelings. Give me choice spreads here. 4 cards. 4 cards pertaining to Juan's feelings for Vanessa. Make it clear. Juan's feelings for Vanessa. Ace of Wands. Still has a strong sexual tie to you, strong sexual connection. He's been coming up as a King of Cups in the reverse, which is interesting because he's a Libra. Actually, oh, I think he's on the cusp of Scorpio. He's Scorpio, no? Ah, okay. Well, 23rd, I can't remember. Yeah, he's a Scorpio? Yeah. He's on the cusp, but... Okay, well that makes sense. Not really in control of his emotions right now. His emotions are fucking crazy. There's all these other influences going on. Obviously, he's needing to separate from this situation with Glenda. The devil. He's found himself in the... Oh, no, but this is you, the Queen of Wands. And the devil, there's toxicity here. Again, looming toxicity. He doesn't want to reach out right now with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. That doesn't mean he's not going to. It's like he's thinking about you sexually. He's thinking about you in a passionate way. He doesn't see himself as emotionally open, or he can't fully be emotionally open as it stands right now. The devil's toxicity. That could be narcissism. That could be codependency. He could see you as the devil. But whatever it is, it's not a very fun energy to come up. And thus, because of these perceptions or this feeling of like there can't be this emotionally open energy between you two, he's like telling himself he can't reach out. But I think the devil may be more like obsession or can't stop thinking. The 2 people in the Lovers card are the same 2 people in the Devil card, except they're chained by the neck. Hello. Like, there's something that keeps you two stuck in this situation, but like what's happening on the external isn't healthy. It's like, again, like I said, there's already this shadow, so he can think all this sexual and fun and positive energy about you, or like have this obsession over you, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like, it's never gonna work in that state, right? Like, okay. Let's see. What's likely to happen here? What's likely to happen here? Woo! Something fell on the floor. 2 of Cups. Oh yeah, he's coming back around. Ooh! Ooh! He's coming back around. He's coming back around. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Tried to pop out, but I fell back in. Damn! After that divorce is settled, actually, you fucking called it. Because this is it can be a card of marriage, union, family, right? In the reverse, it's like the loss of that, and that's what's causing him to reach out. So once that's settled, he will be reaching out to you. I think, wait, tell me about this Queen of Swords energy. I wish I knew Glenda's zodiac sign. Damn it. Okay, sorry, cards fell on the floor. Let's see. Woo! Yeah, walking away from that. 8 of Cups, walking away from that Queen of Swords energy in the reverse, which is bitchy energy. Walking towards it. The 3 of Pentacles and the World card, accomplishment, completing a cycle. He's swinging back around, girl. He's swinging back around. But here's the thing. Just because this motherfucker is swinging back around doesn't mean this is going to be whole, happy, complete, and fulfilling. Because the shit that you don't address individually is going to be addressed romantically, girl. Like, I don't want to sit here, and I'm not one of those readers who are going to be like, oh my god, yeah, they're coming back around, they're your twin flame, they're happily ever after, they love you, and all this stuff. And of course, yeah, sometimes that is the message, but more times than not, like, if a situation's coming around, we're needing to be very meticulous in how we're addressing the situation. Otherwise, we can find ourselves falling back into the same pattern. Honestly, I don't think you're going to have to wait very long. I'd be surprised if you have to wait longer than summer, if I'm being honest. This could even be into fall, but whenever the divorce is... I cannot fucking talk. Whenever the divorce is finalized, this motherfucker is coming back around, swinging back around. But should she trust it? Because it's like wanting to have this caring energy that you provide. The 3 of Pentacles is collaboration, and the World is a completion of cycle. Should Vanessa trust this? Whether or not you're gonna, whether or not you trust it, you're going towards it. or whether or not you should trust it. There's just a lot of fears, anxieties, and illusions. We talked about past life connection. I will say this does feel karmic. Now, I'm not saying, well, I hate that fucking label, like, because all situations are karmic, right? Like, I don't care if you want to call it a twin flame or a soulmate or roommate or a past life connection, they're all karmic, right? There's always a lesson to learn in these situations. The question is, have you two learned the lesson that you're meant to learn in order to progress forward, right? For him, it feels like there's like this fear of commitment or this shady energy pertaining to relationships here, or even shady energy pertaining to like who he's allowing around himself, or like the types of dynamics he involves himself in, or just not being emotionally open. For you, it seems like it's accepting less than what you deserve, and also chasing after situations that have caused significant heartbreak. You may have had a bad habit of attracting the same type of situation over and over and over again. I'm sorry I'm talking fast. I'm trying to get through all this before, time's up. You may have had a problem with attracting the same type of situation over and over and over again. Maybe not the exact type of situation, but similar lesson. And you're being forced to ask yourself right now, like, what the fuck is the lesson here? Like, am I accepting less than what I deserve? Am I looking for love outside of myself? Do I think that somebody's going to come in and fucking complete me? Because that is not the motherfucking case, baby. You are whole and complete all on your motherfucking own, and you are worthy of love. And you're worthy of somebody who fucking chooses you, who doesn't leave you out in the cold, who doesn't leave you to fend for yourself, who doesn't leave you to, like, do all this bullshit and run around and chase and, like, forced to get tarot readings, right? Like, by some fucking strangers, some random bitch on the internet, me. Like, where is our worth at? That's what you're being forced to heal. And if you two don't take the initiative in terms of healing that, and this is your advice right here, if you two don't take the initiative in terms of healing it, maybe you have. I think he hasn't. And regardless, I just think I think there's healing for you to do as well. And I don't know why I laughed at that, but there's a need to let go of the situation, babe. And when you say that, when I say that, probably like, what the fuck? You just said he was gonna come back around, but I'm not saying let go in terms of like let go and don't allow it back in, and don't fucking just cut it off, ignore it, but let go of the idea that this is gonna happen or that this might happen as a means for you to heal and to allow it to come back in a way that's healthy. The more you cling on to something, the more you push it away. It's the energetic tie of like the dog, or like the analogy of the dog. It's like the more you chase the dog, the more you try to play with the dog, the further it runs away from you. The moment you stop paying attention to the dog is the moment it comes back around, and it comes back around full force trying to play with you. Right? This is the analogy for everything in life. This is fucking energy. This is how it works. This is how manifestation works. This is why people are saying set it and then forget it, right? You set that intention. You tell yourself, yep, that person's mine, that money's mine, that job opportunity's mine. I'm allowing myself to feel it like I already have it. Oh, I feel it like I already have it. It's already mine. I'm so excited. And then you forget about it. And then you let it go. You move on, right? You engage the dog. You chase it a little bit. Then you let it fucking go and do its own thing, and it'll come back around. Okay? I need you to not focus so heavily on the situation, because he's coming back around. He's coming back around. But the thing is, it's up for you two both to do the work in order for it to be healthy. Everything else, it doesn't matter the level of intensity. It doesn't matter the fucking soul connection, soul time, whatever. It doesn't matter all that shit. Fuck it. Out the door. What's happening in the 3D right now? He's not choosing you. So let it the fuck go. I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a bitch. I'm not meaning to. I had a fucking Red Bull earlier, so I'm kind of hyperactive, and that's how I fucking talk, so I'm sorry. Let's see. Also, I don't believe in the idea of a person. I think we have multiple incarnatees, or whatever the fuck. Like, we have several connections. In fact, I say several. We have multiple connections who are beautiful, loving potentials in our life. Or in at least in the universe here incarnated on this world today that you can choose from. It. If something doesn't work out, there's something else, right? Always. Damn it, I always dropped this deck and it went everywhere, so I'm going to switch really quick. You haven't made a wrong decision yet. It may feel like it, but every decision that you've made is for the progression of you and for you to heal, right? If you weren't ready for a situation, if you weren't ready for something, then it wasn't. You're doing the right choice, okay? That's what I'll say. Because it's allowing you to progress forward. Yeah. Yeah, because you weren't ready for that. You weren't ready. Maybe you were ready, but like emotionally, because of everything else going on. No, you're fine. You've gotten the Temperance card several times, and that's like a guardian angel. Like, that's being watched over by the universe. Like, you're always protected, and again, you're never making the wrong decision, but sometimes our decisions do lead us to learn certain lessons, right? But those lessons are important and vital. They always lead us to something better if you believe it. Now, if you don't, you're going to attract that of what you are, right? You're going to attract that of what you believe. Regardless, I think you've absolutely made the right choice. Yeah, even... You're fine. You're good, babe. Let's see. Career. Tell me about career, Vanessa. Woo! The devil popped out and it's on the floor. You will be changing careers. I think this is where you're being told to put your time and energy towards as it stands right now. Yes! Yes! And you have options. And you will have options. Building on those finances. The King of Pentacles, mind you, that has nothing to do with gender. That's you. That's like the King of Finances. That's like abundance, right? I do think now it's time to start looking in different directions, looking for different opportunities. Manifest the fuck out of it. If you haven't been manifesting, get the fuck into it. Learn how to do it and be good at it. There's some amazing teachers online, right? Set it and forget it. Match that vibration, feel it, put it out there in the universe, and let it come to you seamlessly, okay? It will never fail. It will always work for you. Well, if you're doing it correctly, right? But now is the time for change. I think this change is going to happen quickly. It's something that's really good for you. There may already be an offer on the table. If not, I think that it's time to look out for an offer or like some sort of explicit job opportunity that you know, we may come across. It's like, oh wait, that sounds good. Like that sounds like that's like resonating with my soul. Fucking follow it. Go for 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 it. Okay. I think your finances are absolutely going to get better for you. New love. Is there a potential for new love this year for Vanessa? I feel like you're not liking the potentials here. I think there's a time for rest for you, or a need for rest. Yeah, you're drained, mama. You are drained. I think that there's going to be potentials out there for you. And there are. Here's the thing. There's other love out there for you, right? Like there's other true, like equal, like how do I say this? Like people who are going to meet you with exactly where you're at in a positive way, who are going to be able to meet you halfway, who are open, who are honest, who are communicative. None of this toxic bullshit. None of this fucking, you know, got a fucking other person, other woman bullshit. Like no, somebody there who's going to choose you, but you got to ask yourself like, why am I attracted to things that are not that, right? It's out there for you. But right now you're being told, you're still in the midst of a major lesson here in terms of this current situation. You're being told to sort of hold back. You know what? If you want to, go out, have fun. If you have that energy to do that, absolutely. But you're still being told not to look for things outside of yourself right now. Like love or pleasure or like self-fulfillment, right? That's just going to lead to more karma. That's going to lead to more internal conflict. I think you're being told to rest and you need to be focusing on your money. You need to not be focusing on love right now, girl. Fuck love. Fuck a man. Like, who cares? Like, these men ain't fucking shit. And I'm on one today. I'm sorry. I'm fucking on one. These men ain't fucking shit. Like, for what? For what? Like, of course, yes, it's okay to want to be in love. It's okay to want to have a relationship. But you need to not accept less than what you deserve. True self-love is walking away from things that are good but not good enough, and we need to learn how to walk away from those motherfucking things, okay? Doesn't mean it's never going to come around again, like I said, but for your own sake, you're being told to take yourself off the market a little bit. Not for the purpose of like, oh, I want to be enticing or I want to get better so I can be more desirable. No, take yourself off the market to heal you, okay? There's too much going on in your life right now to be focusing on like some fucking bullshit ass man. Okay? Period. Okay. I'm sending you all the love, babe. I hope you have a good one, alright?